Kevin, 0-0. What are your overall thoughts on that game?
Probably frustration, to be honest. Like, what do we have, 16 shots? And didn't work the goalkeeper enough. And at times our decision making, I thought everything up to the final third was really good. Like, Luke's made one really good save, an excellent save. But again, I haven't seen the stats, but I know we did that many shots. But even set pieces, and like we put it in, and we weren't as dangerous at them or more threatening at them. But look, again, like, you don't win every game either. Another clean sheet and all that. But I do think we got into excellent areas. I thought we played well, and just played well up to a certain point. And as I said, I think we 16 shots, and we like certainly won't be pointing fingers at any individual, but we definitely had like a serious one in particular chance. But not just two or three. There was Doherty, there was Thomas getting into good areas, and other nights we've probably scored them, but we didn't tonight. And look, that happened as well. So, but I thought a good performance. A lot of dominance in some areas, but when we get into the final third, we were poor. But the other side of it is, again, I've said this before the game, Waterford have a serious threat as well, and I thought defensively we were very good.
Yeah, and you had that, you mentioned Luke saved there through a crowd and did really well to get away to his right hand side, a good strike from Noonan, and then Pádraig Hammond almost out of nothing in the second half as a header, and he did well to save that as well. So they were a threat on the break, as you said, and in a game like this where there were always going to be chances were kind of few and far between, it was those gilt-edged opportunities that came that you just needed to take, but as you say, sometimes it just doesn't happen.
Yeah. And we've taken them over the last number of months, and we didn't tonight, which again, we're certainly not going to be critical of anyone. Like, still a decent performance, wasn't a brilliant performance by any means, but again, Waterford are an excellent side. I said it before the game, they came up, went their last away the game, they scored 4 goals in Galway, and we kept them to nothing. But it's the next step. It's probably frustrating because we worked on a lot of attacking stuff during the week and playing in between with their back three and in between that and the wing backs and stuff. So we did get into areas, into the probably corner there, and probably the pull backs a few times weren't right good enough. Our decision making at times, we like there was one where I think Thomas had Andy Boyle stood up from and tried to cross the ball. There was times when Lambo got in and wrong pass or wrong decision. There was times where it was pulled the edge of the box and we just shot for the sake of shooting rather than trying to be, because again, we've got the players to do it. But look, as I said, every one of those lads that I've mentioned have been absolutely brilliant, and we're good as well tonight. Just didn't take our chances, and probably decision making, I said, at times wasn't great. But I have to say that they being few and far between, it's another point. You like to win your game, particularly your home game, but again, as I said, we've a really good record here against, like, what we've beaten Sligo here twice, we've beaten Cork, we've beaten Waterford already. We've done really, really well here. It's not the end of the world, but you would have liked the 3 points. And
I suppose you only have to look at the result at Brandywell tonight to see how difficult it can be to get wins anywhere in the league. So it's not all doom and gloom. And I guess the other positive tonight was you got 60 minutes into Josh Thomas, and he maybe didn't fall from tonight, but it's another hour under his belt in terms of his return to fitness. So it's another positive for him and for yourself.
Yeah, look, so good to have that. You can see, like, we made attacking subs to try and, to correct us that we're getting into the areas, but we have that now, which is great, with the lads being back, with the likes of Josh being back, and obviously John Sullivan coming in as well. And there's a couple that were unlucky not to come on, but it probably wasn't the game for them. It was more of an attacking type of game. As I said, we always had to be careful with Waterford on the break, and they were defensively good as well, but we had to just, as I said, as you said, it's good to get minutes into the legs of the lads. And you started the thing about the result in Derry, and it doesn't surprise me. You know what it's like. As I said, the league 2-0 odds. I'm sure everyone was delighted tonight. Load of entertainment, but I think it was a bit of entertainment. I just don't think our quality in the final third was good enough tonight. We've been very, very clinical, particularly last week. So look, these things happen. We take our point. We learn from that we have to take our chances when they come. And I said we did create an awful lot. Should have scored, but look, as I said, it's not the end of the world. We've been absolutely excellent, and I thought we played well tonight without scoring.
Thanks, Kevin.
Okay, thank you.